Hey everyone, in today's video we're going to show you how to make a delicious hot dog bun from scratch. The recipe is super simple. All you need is 500 grams or 4 cups of all-purpose flour, 40 grams or a quarter of a cup of granulated sugar, 20 grams or 2 tablespoons of fine salt, 120 milliliter or half a cup of warm water, 25 grams of dry yeast or 50-gram fresh yeast, 20 milliliter or half a cup of whole milk, 75 grams or a third of a cup of soft butter, 3 eggs, sesame seeds, an oven, and a mixer. Let's get started. But before you do anything, take out your butter from the fridge to let it soften to room temperature, as we need it to be soft to incorporate it into the dough later. Now we can start making the dough. We'll need to take warm water and mix in the yeast. The reason to use warm water is to activate the yeast. This is very important or the dough will never rise and you'll make a very flat and compact bread. Then mix in the milk, preferably room temperature, so you don't cool down the mix. Alternatively, you can heat up the water and milk together on the stove until lukewarm and mix in the yeast. Either works fine. Now take your mixing bowl and add all the dry ingredients. This includes flour, sugar, and salt. Slowly mix it together, and as you go, slowly pour in your yeast liquid until combined. And then add 1 whole and 1 egg yolk. The eggs helps the bread get a more fluffy and airy texture. Once combined, add your now softened butter to the dough and then knead it until combined for about 5 minutes, or until you have a nicely developed gluten network, which means that the dough is stretchy and doesn't break off. When it's beautifully developed, it should release the sides of your mixing bowl and slowly crawl up the dough hook. You now need to let it rest to rise to about double size. This should take about 45 minutes at room temperature. Meanwhile, have a coffee, click the subscribe button and watch an episode of your favorite TV show. Now that the dough has risen, lightly cover your table with some flour and put your dough on it. Split your dough into 10 pieces at about 80 grams each, then get out your rolling pin and roll your pieces flat like so. If your rolling pin is sticking too much to the dough, you can lightly cover it with flour to prevent this. Once flat, you want to roll it into a sausage like so. Close the edges like this. And place on a baking tray. Repeat this until all your buns are done. You want to make sure you place them rather close, so when they rise they connect and you have to break them apart in the end. Anyways, now you want to let it rise again, so cover the buns with a damp towel for another 45 minutes until they double in size. While waiting this time, preheat the oven to 210 degrees Celsius or 410 degrees Fahrenheit, and then crack an egg that we will use for egg wash once the buns are ready. It should now look something like this. Now take your prepared egg wash and brush all your buns thoroughly, and while they are wet, you want to sprinkle sesame seeds all over them. And then you can make 3 cuts like so for a better look visually, but this is not needed for anything other than the wow effect. Put the buns in the oven for about 12 minutes. Then take them out and let it rest for 10 minutes before eating. You can also freeze them for later use. And that is it. Hope you enjoyed these buns as much as we do. Let us know in the comment section, leave a like and subscribe to get notified for future hot dog related videos. And if you want to learn how to make wonderful herb sausages at home, watch this video. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.